So first off, and I think one of the key individuals that we want to recognize today is Kelly Musselman. Kelly, where are you? Kelly had a lot of persistence over the last X number of years. She didn't give up hope. She kept telling us about the critical need for this facility in a very professional but direct way. And so without her persistence, I don't think we'd be here today. So thank you, Kelly, for all the work you've done on this project. We also want to recognize Mike and Mary Porter. I don't believe they're here today, but they have made a great donation to this facility and have allowed us to build the building that you see today. If it weren't for their donation, we were going to have to do some cutbacks on the building, probably make it smaller and eliminate some of the features that you'll see today. But so Mike and Mary Porter were very instrumental in this project. We also want to recognize David Duman. He's not here today, but he's with Quorum Architects. And Quorum Architects designs animal shelters all over the state. Right now, if you want to see their latest one, it's being built in Seguin. And so they're very experienced, very knowledgeable, and their expertise was very helpful in this project. We also want to recognize the individuals from the police department. Our animal control is under our police department. And I know Steve Wetz has kind of been coordinating this project from day one. We want to recognize him and Braxton Raymer. But also, we want to recognize our animal control employees. Very important part of our community. I know a lot of you work with them. They're very dedicated to their job. But let's give a round of applause to Yvonne and Mickey. Okay, we also, of course, want to recognize our city council. They were willing to step forward and approve the financing for this project. The project is $2.2 million, and the council agreed to a $1.5 million allocation for this project. So we have our mayor, Linda Londerhans, and Councilman Gary Neffendorf here, so let's give them a round of applause. Last but not least, we have the contractor here. Very important that we take care of our contractor and make sure that he, of course, meets the requirements of the plans. But we've been very impressed so far with our meetings with Kevin Kruger Construction. He's based out of New Braunfels. The company is based out of Victoria. They had very positive references, and they are, as you can see, they're not wasting any time getting started on this project. So, Kevin, thank you for joining us today. We look forward to it. Okay, before we pull people up here and we start turning some dirt on this project, I wanted to give you some facts and figures so you'll know a little bit more about what's getting ready to take place on this site. You can see the photo here. This is kind of the finished product here. So it's going to be a very attractive building, and the architecture is very similar to what you see at City Hall and other buildings around town. But basically what we have is a 4,000 square foot facility, and we have 1,100 square feet for the covered outdoor run. So there'll be an opportunity for the animals to go outside and get plenty of exercise. We'll also have administrative offices, adoptive areas, quarantine areas. The actual size of this facility will be 16 kennels for dogs, and this will be separate kennels for isolation and quarantine, so that those animals that have an issue can be separated from the general population. In addition, we'll have the cat area. We'll have a cat room for adoptions. We'll have an area that will be, when you walk in the lobby, will be windows where you can actually see the dogs and the cats, so you can observe them and how they're playing. And we're hoping that that will add to our level of adoptions. People will come in. It will be a very welcoming, inviting facility, and we're hoping people will stop by as they're driving around and look at the animals and see how they play, and we'll hopefully adopt more of the animals in the future.
Real quick, I want to recognize Alice White also.
Oh.
She started an endowment fund for this facility about a year ago, and last week we were to donate money to that endowment fund, and we'll always do it. Kind of put that story in response to that.
So a couple other features of the shelter I'll come in the shelter, this will be the lobby area, and we'll have offices here. Again, the adoptable dogs will be here, and the stray and the impounded dogs will be over here. And then there'll be a work area with a bathing area for us to keep the animals clean, and various other work areas for both the dogs and the cats. One of the unique features of the facility is we'll have a artificial turf area outside, so the animals, when they play outside, we can go out every day and hose down the turf, and we won't have a lot of problems with sanitation. We'll also have a very upgraded HVAC system to eliminate odors. When you come in this facility, it'll smell very clean, it'll look clean, and again, our architect has designed these facilities all over the state, so they know how to design facilities that meet the needs of the community. So I think that as citizens of Fredericksburg, you'll be very impressed with this facility. It will increase our adoption rate, I think, dramatically, and it'll create a lot better workspace for Yvonne and Mickey. And so that's a little bit of background on the facility. And again, thank you everybody for coming out today and showing your support for this facility. And finally, there will be opportunities for volunteers. If you want to come into the facility, Mickey and Yvonne, you'll need to see them, and there'll be plenty of opportunities for you to help with our adoptions, paperwork, and other work at the facility. So we only have the 2 full-time employees, so I know there'll be a lot of opportunities for you to support them if you want to volunteer your time. So I think that's all the comments I wanted to make today. The Mayor Lagerhuis, did you want to say anything? Yeah.
I just want to say thank you all for coming out and being so supportive of this project, for pushing us forward gently most of the time. And it's going to be great for our community. It's something that's really for us.
Yeah.
Right.
On 3, throw it forward. 1, 2, 3. Yay.